Welcome to Day 5 of your Navigating Change course. You're now at the midpoint of this journey, and I want to acknowledge the progress you've made. Over the past 4 days, you've learned to identify change patterns, work with emotional waves, find stability in groundlessness, and recognize resistance patterns. Today, we're going deeper into one of change's most challenging aspects, uncertainty itself. We'll use noting to work with our natural urge to control outcomes and practice the art of letting go. Find your comfortable seated position now, allowing your spine to be naturally upright, but not rigid. Let's begin with our foundational breathing practice. Close your eyes gently and bring your attention to your natural breath. Don't change anything yet. Simply notice how your body is already breathing. Feel the breath entering through your nostrils. Notice the slight pause, then the exhale releasing. Now, let's establish our rhythm. Breathe in slowly for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold gently for 2 counts, then exhale for 6 counts, allowing any tension to release with the out-breath. Let's do this together 3 more times, using the breath to anchor yourself in this present moment. Good. Now maintain this gentle, conscious breathing as we move into today's noting practice. Today we're focusing on 3 specific patterns that arise when we face uncertainty: controlling, worrying, and letting go. These are the mental and emotional movements that happen when we don't know what's coming next. First, let's understand what to look for. Controlling feels like mental gripping. Your mind trying to figure everything out, plan every detail, or force certainty where none exists. You might notice thoughts like, "I need to know what happens next," or "I have to make this work out." When you catch this pattern, simply note controlling with gentle awareness. Worrying is the anxious spinning about unknown outcomes, the what-if thoughts that spiral into worst-case scenarios. You'll feel this as mental agitation, perhaps accompanied by physical tension in your chest or stomach. When you notice this pattern, note worrying without trying to stop the thoughts, just acknowledging what's happening. Letting go is different. It's the moment when you release the need to control or worry. It feels like a softening, an opening, sometimes like a gentle exhale of relief. When you experience this, note letting go, and allow yourself to rest in that spaciousness. Now, I want you to bring to mind a current situation in your life where the outcome is uncertain. Don't choose something overwhelming. Pick something moderately challenging, where you genuinely don't know how things will unfold. Maybe it's a work situation, a relationship dynamic, a health concern, or a decision you need to make. Hold this situation gently in your awareness, like holding a soap bubble, present with it but not grasping it. As you hold this uncertain situation in your mind, begin to notice what happens in your mental and emotional landscape. Do you feel your mind immediately trying to figure it out, plan, or control the outcome? If so, gently note controlling. Are anxious thoughts arising about what might go wrong? Note worrying. Remember, you're not trying to stop these patterns. You're developing the ability to see them clearly. This seeing itself is what creates space for change. When you note controlling, you're no longer completely caught in the controlling. Part of you is aware and free. Excellent. Now let's practice the conscious shift to letting go. When you notice controlling or worrying patterns, try this. Take a conscious breath and ask yourself, what would it feel like to not know the outcome, and be okay with that? You're not giving up or being passive. You're practicing what I call engaged uncertainty, staying present and responsive while releasing the illusion that you can control everything. When you feel even a small softening around the need to know, note, letting go, and rest in that openness for a moment. Now expand this practice beyond your specific situation. Simply sit with your natural breath and notice any controlling or worrying patterns that arise about anything. Your meditation, your day ahead, your life in general. Our minds are constantly trying to manage uncertainty. Each time you catch this happening, use your noting, controlling when you feel mental gripping, worrying when anxiety spirals begin, and letting go when you feel yourself soften and open. Remember, uncertainty isn't the enemy. It's actually the space where new possibilities can emerge. Your noting practice is teaching you to dance with uncertainty rather than fight it. As we move toward closing, I want you to recognize something important. Every time you note these patterns, you're building what I call uncertainty resilience.
the ability to remain centered and responsive even when you don't know what's coming next. This is one of life's most valuable skills. In your daily life today, practice this three-step process. First, when you notice yourself feeling anxious about unknown outcomes, pause and take a conscious breath. Second, note whether you're in controlling or worrying mode. Third, ask yourself, what would letting go feel like right now? And see if you can soften even slightly around your need for certainty.
Take 3 more conscious breaths with me now. Breathe in, acknowledging your willingness to work with uncertainty. Hold gently, and exhale, releasing any need to control this moment. Breathe in, appreciating your growing capacity to navigate change. And breathe out, letting go into the natural flow of life. One more breath in, feeling grateful for this practice. And out, carrying this sense of openness with you. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. You're building real skills for navigating life's uncertainties with greater ease and wisdom. Well done on reaching the midpoint of this journey.